Renee,
Hey, can you hear me okay?
yes, I can hear you. How
Awesome.
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's so fun to meet
Yeah.
you kind of in person. I feel like I know you because I see you all the time on Facebook, but
Yeah,
thanks so much for being willing to meet.
of
Um,
course.
how's your day been going?
Good. I just worked today.
Yeah,
Had a work
are
day. Yeah.
you home and everything now? Off?
Yeah, I'm home now.
Good. Okay, cool. Well, let's get started. We're not going to be very long, just like 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
But first, we just want to kind of get to know you. So maybe tell us a little bit about like where you're from, your family life, your hobbies, all of that.
I live in Florida. I'm in the Bradenton, Sarasota area. I work full time. I'm always doing something when it
Yeah.
comes to working or something like that. And I do have two kids. I have a 20-year-old, no longer a teen. She just had a birthday. And then I have a 17-year-old, and as hard as I work, it's all for them,
Yeah.
and then I am married for 16 years. Um,
Um,
and my ultimate goal was to get healthy just to show them that, it's that they need to take care of their body, that they need to take care of themselves. And they have been drinking the shakes with me. So, and
Aw.
that's been great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so great. I love it. Um, well, okay, so when you have any free time, do you what do you like to do?
We like going to the movies. I like my nature walks. I walk outside a lot of the time. Um, I go to the parks. I go to the beach. I like walking outside. Like that's the biggest thing. I'm kind of bummed now that it's the summer because summers in Florida it rains all the time. So now I've been going to the gym more often than I am
Ah,
doing that, or I do the at-home workouts. So I do that too. So
yes. Oh, well, awesome. You're amazing for getting all of that in. Great job. Um, okay,
yeah.
so let's dive into our questions a little bit. Um,
Okay.
so what is your biggest challenge in your transformation journey?
My biggest challenge was well, before I started, I had a lot of aches and pains, and I was diagnosed with lymphedema. And that was actually what got me moving and doing the things. And I actually had gastric bypass surgery in April. And then I started to incorporate the transform shakes in July. And so they were helping me reach my goals because the other protein shakes I just did not like. And I like the option of being able to get samples of Transform before I was able to buy all of the stuff that I have here. Um, you know,
Yes.
just to like the taste, because like after my surgery, like textures was an issue, things like that. So and I fell in love with them, and I
Mhm.
can't live without them now. So
Yes. Oh, I totally understand that. Oh, so good. I'm glad
yeah,
that, like it's crazy how the physical aches and pains will really help to
yeah,
like obviously you want to change. So I'm glad
yeah.
that you were motivated to make those changes. Great
And
job.
and not only
Um,
that
okay.
is I also had chronic fatigue, and so I was tired all the time. I didn't want to do anything and then I was hurting, so it was like that constant cycle of not being able to do things because I was in so much pain. So
Yeah, totally. Well, I feel like you kind of answered the next question I was going to ask. Like the challenge, how did it make you feel? But I guess like, lack of energy. Was there anything else that you felt like
um
before you made the
well,
change?
I felt like I was helpless and not able to do
Mhm.
much. And the days before I started it, I'd go to work and I'd come home and I'd lay in bed. Like I'm rarely in bed anymore these days. Like as soon as I'm up,
Oh,
like I want to be outside. I'm like I want to move my body. I want to do things, and it's not
yes.
who I was for so long. So it's nice that I was able to do that now. And I couldn't do that without Transform, and of course, what I've done for myself. So yeah, yeah,
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy to hear all of
yeah,
that. That has to feel really hard to just kind of
yeah,
feel like you're stuck and
yeah.
hopeless. Um, all right. Well, you also kind of touched on this, but let's talk a little bit more
Mhm.
about it. What was your initial why or your motivation for losing weight and getting healthy?
My initial why was to be able to be more present in my family's life and not let my health get in the way. When I was diagnosed with lymphedema and also lipedema, which is very painful, like my whole body was always in pain. Um,
Oh,
that was my push to finally say, okay, you need to do something. And not that I wasn't doing something before, like I've lost like 100 pounds at least 3 times in my life.
yeah,
But now I'm ready to break that cycle, and I'm happy to say that Transform isn't just the diet for me, it's just the way of living, and it's
mhm,
we get to make it what we want it to be, and it's not like, okay, you could only eat this or you could only have that, and I like the how simple it is for us to do the things that work for us, and I'm grateful
totally.
for that. So
Yes. Oh, I
yeah,
think that's such an important thing for making it a
yeah,
lifestyle change is
yeah,
that it is yours, you know.
right.
You're you can incorporate things however you want. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so next question. After purchasing the Transform HQ supplements, what specific changes and results did you experience?
I noticed that my weight loss improved, um, and I was fuller longer and feeling a lot better with more energy too. So,
Awesome.
mhm,
Yeah, that's huge. So
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Um, okay, cool. Now, what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
I'm no longer out of breath when I walk. I'm
Love it.
sleeping a lot better, and I have the will and drive to to move my body every day. So,
Oh, I love it.
yeah,
That's so great. And the
yeah,
cool thing is too, I feel like those things impact other choices. Like when you're getting a good night's sleep, you're eating better. And when you're moving your body, you have more energy. So that's so cool. It's like this
yeah.
positive cycle instead of this negative cycle that we talked about a minute ago. That's so cool, Renee.
Hmm.
Um, okay, so let's see. What would you say? I feel like this is going to be a great one for people in our community. What would you say to someone experiencing the same challenge that you went through?
I would say do not give up. Stay consistent. And as I said, I love the flexibility with Transform that we could fit the meal replacement shakes, the energy shots, and then everything else, however we like, but just to be sure that we stay consistent with it.
Love it.
Um, and to stay connected with the group for support.
Mhm.
And I have such a great following with friends that follow me, and I help them along the way. Like, we're constantly like, I'm like, I have a group chat with my friends that do it with me, like
I love
everybody
it.
is just loving it, and they love the support and the encouragement. And that piece helps so much because people don't want to do things on their own. It's good to have
Totally.
that community feeling to do that with. Um,
Yeah,
and again, they love the support, they love the encouragement, and that we do it together. So
totally. I feel like
yeah,
that's such a great thing about the Transform HQ community is there's so many people that show up for each other and,
yeah.
hold each other accountable, and that's huge. Um,
Yeah, and
okay.
actually, I just had somebody reach out to me from the group that, it really like touched my heart because she's over 500 pounds. She's lost like 80 pounds with doing Transform and other things. And, she's like, you were motivating me to move my body so much more. It really touched my heart. And she actually messaged me yesterday and I sent her some like chair YouTube exercises to do. And, it just,
Oh, that's
it
so
was really
great.
great. It was great hearing from
Oh,
her.
that's
So,
awesome. Well, you're
yeah.
such a like positive, bright spot in the
Mm,
community. I'm
yeah.
so, we're all just so grateful for
Yeah.
you and that you
Thank
show
you.
up for everyone. And yeah, you're awesome.
Yeah, I try,
Um,
and I've always like had a passion to be there to help people where they're at, and
yeah,
because I know what it feels like when you're feeling like you're solely on your own and you don't know how to move forward, and it's good to have someone to talk to. So
yeah, yeah,
that's
totally. And
how I
someone kind
take
of
it.
on the other
So
side that's like,
yeah,
like, can you know where they're
yeah,
at and where they
right,
can go and
right,
everything.
right.
Awesome. Um, all right, Renee, what are your goals now that you're working towards?
As of right now, I am down 180 pounds.
Ah, so
Um,
awesome.
and my goal is to work on getting to my lowest to start my skin removal journey, because I do have a lot of skin that comes with it now.
Yes.
And I actually met with a surgeon yesterday just that start that conversation. And, he said, just continue doing what you're doing and you'll get there. So I'm continuing to work on getting stronger every single day. I'm glad that I have Transform to support my health needs, especially my protein goals and my energy goals, which are so important to me. So, yeah.
Yes. Oh, awesome. That's great,
I think you're
Renee.
breaking up a little bit. I think you were breaking up a little bit.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Is it
Mhm.
is it normal? Is it back?
It's a little bit better. Yeah. It's a little bit better.
Okay, one second.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Um, okay, well, we just got a couple
hmm
more questions, so hopefully we can get through
hmm
it. This question is a hard one, at least it is for me. What's your favorite Transform HQ supplements?
If I had to put them in order, it would be the meal replacement shakes. I love the mocha, the salted caramel, the strawberries and cream, pina colada is so refreshing, frosted lemonade, s'mores I'm loving,
So
mint
many.
chocolate chip, um, the peanut butter chocolate banana, they're all so good. And then of course the electrolytes, because I have to make sure that I'm hitting my water goals. So those I love: peach mango, rocket pop, all of those flavors, really good stuff. Blue raspberry,
Yes.
favorite flavor. And then the cherry candy, I like to have it like a slushie. So I make that like a slushie. So it's really good like that.
So good.
um,
That's a great
yeah,
idea.
especially in Florida. Like I actually started doing that in April because it's been hot here like the whole few months. So
It's April.
and then I like the collagen with my meal replacement shakes. I do mix that in with that. The energy boost shots, I love the party punch. That grape is my favorite flavor. Peach mango, those flavors for the boost. Creatine, I usually mix it with my electrolytes, or I'll mix it with my pre-workout when I'm going to the gym if it's not late at night. But like if I go to the gym
Yeah.
late at night, then I mix it with some electrolytes. So it's not keeping me up, because
Awesome.
I found that if I have the pre-workout late, it's going to keep me up a little bit. So
Yes,
the caffeine that's
totally.
in it, and then of course the pre-workout, and I could go on.
Yeah.
So I have some of the super greens coming, which I'm excited to try that. So
Yes.
yeah,
Can't wait to hear your thoughts on
yeah,
that. Awesome.
yeah.
Okay. Last question for
hmm
you, Renee. Do you feel like it was worth all of the hard work?
110%, yes.
Good.
And I already said this. I do not see it as a diet. This is a healthy lifestyle, and it's a part of my everyday life. So yeah.
Yes. Oh, you're such a
hmm
great example of making really awesome lifestyle changes. Great job.
Thank you.
Um, well, that's all the questions I have. Thank you so, so much for taking the time to meet with me. It was so great to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to
And
meet you too. Good talking with you.
yeah, it was fun. Can't wait to keep connecting on
Of
Facebook and
course.
everything. But
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll chat soon.
Yeah, if I could help with with anything else, I'm happy to help.
Awesome. Well,
So,
thank you. We appreciate you so much.
thank you.
Have a great weekend,
All
Renee.
right. All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.